Hello everyone, here your friend Twinkle Yadav. Welcome to my channel Twinkle Teaches. Today I am give you introduction to complex numbers. Let me tell you something about me and next we'll come to our lesson. So now in this lesson we will get what is a complex number, what is the origin of complex number, what is a set of all complex number, and how to identify complex number. Also, what are the properties of complex number? So, from the properties of real numbers, we know that square of every real number is always positive. No matter the number is positive or the number is negative. As we can see here, the square of 2 is 4, which is a positive real number. Similarly, square of -2 is also 4, which is again a positive real number. So, what it says that the square of any real number is always positive. Consider the equation x square minus 4 is equals to 0. What about the solution set of this equation? It will contain two terms, -2 and +2, which are real numbers. Come to the next question. Consider the equation x square plus 4 is equals to 0. What about the solution set of this equation? Our intuition says that no real root exists. Then how to solve it? We need to identify a number whose square is a negative number. So, this number was introduced, which is known as iota, under root -1. This is known as iota. And square of I is given as -1. First of all, mathematician Argand started thinking about the quadratic equation whose discriminant is a negative value. Here is your quadratic equation and the discriminant is taking the negative value. What about the solutions to these equations? After then, Euler in 18th century named this symbol iota. So, this is how complex numbers get originated. Let me come to the definition of complex number, which will tell us what exactly the complex number is. Such a number whose one part is real and another part is imaginary is known as complex number, which is usually denoted as z is equals to a plus ib. Here, one part is real and another part is imaginary. One real part, one imaginary part. Combining together, we get our whole complex number. So, this is what exactly complex number is. Let us see how we can write the complex number in a set form. See, here, set of all complex numbers will contain numbers like a plus ib. One real part, one imaginary part. Here both a and b are belonging to the set of all real numbers. That means here a and b both are real. But combining them like this is giving us a complex number. Let us talk about the order of this set. This is the biggest set which will contain all types of numbers which we know from before as n, w, where n is the set of all natural numbers, set of whole numbers, set of integers, set of rational numbers, set of irrational numbers, set of all real numbers. All are contained in the set of complex numbers. So, let us know more about this iota. Since we know I square is equals to -1, I cube is equals to minus I. Similarly, we can calculate all the integral powers of I. Any integral power of I can be written in form of I minus 1 minus I or 1. Simply we observe that odd powers of imaginary numbers are imaginary and even powers of imaginary number are real. So this is how integral power of I deviates us the results. Next, we will discuss what is a conjugate of a complex number. It is denoted by Z bar. A line on the Z known as Z bar. This is a complex number which is known as conjugate of a complex number. The sign in the notation of a complex number is changed. Complex number is this and conjugate complex number is this. Some important facts about the complex number. Okay. Since we know z is equals to x plus iy and z bar is equals to x minus iy. Here we will first talk about the absolute value of complex number. Absolute value is given by under root x square plus y square. This is known as the absolute value of complex number. Here we can see absolute value of z is also x under root x square plus y square and absolute value of z bar is also under root x square plus y square. So both are equal. This is the first fact about the complex number. Let us come to the another one. Z plus z bar is equals to 2x. So from this calculation you can easily see this. We will be left only with the real part of this imaginary number. Again, if we see z minus z bar, in this case we will be left only with imaginary part of the complex number. When we multiply the conjugate and the complex number, we will be getting pure real number. This is about the facts of complex numbers. I want to tell you a remark that order of the complex number in set of complex numbers is undefined. That is, we cannot easily say that for two complex numbers z1 and z2, which is greater than the another one, as we cannot say if z1 is greater than z2 or z2 is greater than z1. So the order of the complex number is not defined. Hope you all have got what is complex number. Thank you. If you like this video, please like, subscribe and share to others. Thank you.